Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey's Crafts, and today I thought we'd have a little discussion on this question that I got before that I didn't address. It was, do shillelaghs have a place in modern times? And I thought it was an interesting kind of question to have a bit of discussion on. So while I'm just finishing off my tea now, I thought I'd just kind of give my thoughts on that type of thing, because okay, is the shillelagh something that we can use in modern times, or is it just a relative of the past to be just put up on a wall and admired for what it was, or is it something to be admired for what it is? And I thought that was quite an interesting type of thing to kind of talk about and just give some views. Like for me, I make shillelaghs. I do this for a living. I love doing it. For me, I use mine pretty much all the time. I just got used to using it. From grabbing something that's up high in the shelf to getting my shoes out to I pretty much use it all the time. I keep one beside the door as well. When I go for a walk, it's kind of handy when I'm walking with the dogs. I can put the stick out in front of me if there's another dog that's coming up to start some argument with my dog. And for me, it just seems like as practical as having like a watch or a phone or something like that. We don't all need the latest technologies. Imagine one day if someone like Elon Musk came out and did some computerized shillelagh or something like that, ones that can who knows can connect to his Neuralink or something like that, something insane. But sometimes there are heritage products that are practical, that are useful, like the shillelagh and the walking stick. It's not just a walking aid for someone who has a bit of a hobble and needs to balance themselves. It's much more than just a walking stick. A shillelagh, it's a connection to your Irish heritage. If you have some Irish blood or bloodline in you throughout the line, it has a great history in terms of the faction fighting and how people use this in various disputes against landlords, against the British, against everyone. So it has a steep history in weaponry as well. It is part of the one of the only, if not only, Irish martial arts, as in stick fighting, and that was used predominantly in the faction fights. So the shillelagh is not just a walking aid. It's a lot more, in my opinion. It's a useful everyday item. Long ago, people would use it for driving the cows and hitting it. But again, we're kind of discussing today in modern times. Does it have a place in modern times? And for me, it does. I use it when I'm sitting in the chair for too long and I just want to balance myself. Sometimes you might just feel a bit kind of dizzy in the morning when you get out of bed or something like that, and it's kind of handy to have one nearby. I like it for home protection. In America, people have a baseball bat in their home. I have a shillelagh in my home for home protection as well. Because again, look, in Ireland, we're not allowed to do the Texas type thing and have our guns. So I think in modern times, every household has the right to protect itself however way it chooses. And some people choose protection in various locks or in security cameras or different things like that. But for me, I feel quite safe knowing that I have a shillelagh to hand. That if anyone came in to threaten my family, that I know how to swing it pretty well, and I'd be quite confident that any assailant who just came in didn't have anything comparable, I would make short work of.